Good. You're visible to me. I don't know
I
if
know. Hopefully, I'll be visible too. So I'm
to
just
other
gonna make
people
sure.
as well.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna make sure
definitely.
that you know.
What are we going to talk about today? Oh my god.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay.
One.
Uh,
Yeah. 1 second. See. Okay. This should work.
yeah, good, good. You don't have a tripod, right?
No.
Yeah. It's okay.
No.
I bought it
I.
recently.
I don't. You
It's
have a
okay. It's
tripod.
okay.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a tripod, so I typically just use
It's okay. It's okay. You
no.
don't even you go live from your laptop only, so no need.
Yeah, no need for a tripod necessarily. So
Mhm.
yeah. And anyway, the pictures I take of my wife, she doesn't like it. So uh, it's
Oh,
like she takes selfies by herself, so there is no need of having a tripod and taking a photo shoot and stuff like that.
okay,
So
okay, okay. So she doesn't like the photos that you click of her?
no,
What?
no, she doesn't. um she says, like, I have to take at least like 10 photos just to make sure that she likes one of them. She's like very particular about the photo she wants. So it is pretty weird, I guess. Hey, Mr. Mode, I think I can see the chats here too.
Yeah. Hello, hello, Mr. Moderator. How are you? Like it's like a rhyme, nursery rhyme. Hello, Mr. Moderator. How are you?
I'm
I
becoming
am becoming zombie now. It's okay. Sleep after this.
Why he did not sleep the entire night?
Been doing the exercises you showed me.
He did not
I
sleep
don't
the
know
entire
why
night.
he's not sleeping. He's not sleeping nicely these days.
Must be
What is
tense.
up with you, Mr. Moderator? What is up with you? If you would like to share here, because you are not willing to share it with me, share it with him.
Maybe this is the right platform to share, huh?
It's like we are not sharing things in when we talk one on one. We share things publicly. We talk freely on a public platform. Then
Yeah, sometimes it happens, like that presence of public, so you sort of start um, taking accountability for what you want to say. And maybe that's also a way to prove that he's being true to himself when he's speaking in public, like there are ways to think, you never know where it goes. So hi. Okay. I mean, it's your channel, go ahead.
everything becomes a rhyme with me. Okay, okay, that's good. No, it's chit chat. Yeah, it's not hey Joy. It's not a podcast. It's a you can call it a podcast also. Now I'll like throw questions to funny and insightful. But it's a normal chit chat. We interact here, and that's all. You can also join us. Hey Ravi, you
Very
can.
true.
It's okay. It's not just my thing. Funny and insightful. You can also interact with the audience.
No, I would, I would really like to. I would just, let you take the lead in the, you know.
Okay, ladies first kind of thing.
No, no, no. Let's not bring gender here.
Okay, okay, it's okay.
It's more like Mikasa Sukasa Haruhi. Ah, wait. Give me 1 second. I have to fix this
Oh, it's
mobile in
okay.
such a way that it doesn't fall multiple
Keep
times.
something heavy in front of the phone.
Yeah, yeah. Or probably, I have to put the right place for a charger. So just give me 1 second while you go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Hello, hello, Shanna. How are you? Hello, Jubair. Bhai, how are you? Both are what telling subscribers. Both are what telling subscribers. So guys, please like and subscribe. Which state are you belong? So I belong to Uttar Pradesh, and he is from Kerala, but he lives in US. So he'll give you a brief introduction here now. After that.
I've never been this nervous in my life. Like, when you, whenever you take an sort of say that, give a brief introduction of yourself, especially during office calls. I'm like, okay, what do I say? What is more important? But let it not be too long. I'll just try to make it as brief as possible. So yeah, I'm the funny and insightful guy who comes in this chat often, I guess, on a daily basis. I'm from Kerala, but I'm a Tamil. I speak more than three, four languages, including English. So I enjoy speaking with people. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm here, and I'm married, and my wife is probably one of the 13 people who are watching now from upstairs.
Oh, she's watching. She's watching.
She's probably watching, guys. Yeah, I would
Okay,
assume so.
okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Funny and Insightful. If you're watching, how are you? Yeah. So let's.
It
Oh,
seems like,
somebody from Trishur.
oh, okay, Thrissur. Okay, I used to live very near to Thrissur. Actually, I used to live in Palakkad. So
You're from Palakkad?
yeah, I am from Palakkad.
Okay. And
Are
IIT
you
Palakkad,
having
right?
Are you having like trauma
No,
from
no,
that?
no, no. He was from Calicut.
Oh, okay. I used to study in Calicut though.
Okay, okay. Calicut was this small area known as Kosi,
Kozhikode.
Kozhikode. Kozhikode.
Kozhikode.
From
Yeah.
there, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm from Palakkad. Um, I used to
IIT
live.
Palakkad is there. That's
Yeah.
why I know.
Yeah, but not near IIT Palakkad though. So that was like my place is very far from there, but it's quite scenic. Like the way you would imagine how Palakkad is. So it's quite scenic with paddy fields and stuff like that. So that's nice.
Okay. So actually, there's this intra-IIT competition that has happened. So Palakkad was hosting at that time when I was there.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay.
So we were
Hope you
about
had.
to go to Palakkad, but it
Uh-huh.
didn't happen there then.
Did you go to Palakkad?
No, I didn't. I didn't go because it was about to happen there. Then it happened in so IIT Bhilai. So we didn't go.
Ah, okay, okay.
About to go.
Yeah,
About to go. Just about to go.
yeah. I mean, getting into Palakkad is a difficult thing. Like you have to either fly to Coimbatore, or you have to go by train, which is probably from UP. I guess it will take 2.5 3 days. So that's another
Yeah,
thing.
but I think the way from train and everything, the I think the Konkan railway thing, it's beautiful.
Konkan, no. Konkan
Does
is
it mention that?
the yeah. That's the Mumbai.
Western Ghats,
No, Mumbai, Goa,
Mumbai, Goa, and all of these
Mangalore
parts.
road.
No?
Yeah, that's Konkan.
Mm.
That's Konkan. So anyway, I mean, it's sort of fun.
Yeah, let's have a look at what people are saying. Otherwise, they'll
Yeah.
be, तुम लोग अपना video call कर लो अपन.
Yeah.
Okay. But close to 3 connection. How are you, sis? I'm good. I'm good. We all are, I guess. Where is Rakesh, Pool, and everybody? Yeah, where is everybody? They'll be happy to see, I think, Funny and Insightful because we used to talk a lot. But hey, Rebel, hey, Rebel. Okay, you're in your paddy peel. Good morning from Rio de Janeiro. Okay, hello. I am from Palakkad. People, come here.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. How you connect this man? Oh my god. Now
We
I
just
feel
connected.
threatened.
He's like, you connected with him. Why can't you connect with me?
Yeah, exactly. No connect. No connect.
Look at him. So you guys keep on chatting on Sunday. We chat every day at 7 to like at 7
Yeah.
a.m. every day. From 7 to so most of the time I used to be the only one who here. So this is the first time he joined. Funny and insightful joined. This is the first time.
Yes. And hopefully, I mean, not hopefully. I mean, given my performance today, I think most likely it will be the last two.
No, we can do this actually Sundays or maybe some some festival or something. We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. I've been to Konkan. I've never been there. Been there. I've been to Mumbai and all of these places, but not. Uh, this part, Western Ghats, no. But he
Hmm.
might have good experiences from there. Yeah. The only.
Yeah, I mean West Bengal, so it's on the east side. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I've also been to Mumbai through Konkan and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
welcome, bro, in Yashi's life. Yeah, thank you, Revel. I mean, it's nice to put a face on the name, and it's also nice to not get limited through 140 characters. When you chat, because I'm probably the paragraph guy. you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the one thing which is common between you and me is that we both like talking. We both like
Yeah.
communication and all of these
Yeah.
things. So we interact with people. So yeah, that is
Yeah.
one thing which is common, I guess. And sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah, it's annoying to limit to this word limit.
You start
And
overthinking, like how do you want to phrase certain things when you're chatting,
yeah,
and you edit it too much that it loses its meaning. So
yeah, yeah.
so talking is easier, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's always. That's why I always prefer video calls over at even the normal call over normal call. I prefer this video call and all because you
Right.
know the like you can judge people's expressions or their feeling from face, but it's really hard.
Yes. So I was just talking to someone else about this a while before, and I was trying to say that, like, in when you're talking face to face, there is this intonation, there is this small pauses, and your face micro expressions, and when you talk, like the phrases that you use, it's much more easier to communicate
Yeah,
versus in these days in texts. Now I could
text
quickly
and all.
take you back to the old days of letter writing, where we beautifully used to pen
Yeah,
nice letters, and
calligraphy.
people used to enjoy it. There was an art, it
And
was
they
an
used
art
to
form.
keep it forever. And they used to keep
Yeah,
it forever, those letters.
exactly, we used to keep it forever. Yeah, I think quickly you can go through the chats too. Seems like you have a lot of proposals.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Somebody, I think, talking in Marathi. Sh- Shivansh. Is this Marathi Shivansh? I don't know. Okay, okay, thank you. तुम्हारी कसम भाई कसम वसम मत खाओ. I want to the topic about NRI who lives in foreign countries, especially in US. So
Um,
how's your experience? When did you move to US? Like for how long you stayed in India?
so I moved to the US a year ago. So before that, I was in India, obviously, but I used to travel a lot, for the purpose of my job. Um,
Acha,
I
auditor's job, you have to like travel in different places. Yeah, I have
Yes, yes.
friends who does
Did
that.
travel a lot in India as well, a little outside, and really enjoyed that. And but an opportunity came, where my wife had to move, and so I had a choice either to stay back in India or maybe figure out a different job here in the US. So I thought maybe anyway, I mean, I don't mind being a house husband. No, but jokes aside, like I also thought maybe it's not a bad idea to start a career again. And yeah, the people who like I was working for back in India, and I was working for a US organization, and they were happy enough to sort of take me back again. So I got rehired and working.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
that's good. That's
nice.
good.
It's
That's
nice,
good.
and it's been here for about a year, and um, yeah, I mean, sometimes you miss, it all depends on what type of person you are. Okay, like if you really miss being with people, and like apna mulk apna desh, that sort of feeling,
Like
then you're going.
communicating in your own language, it makes
Exactly, exactly. The place where I live, it's completely Trump area. It's like hardcore Trump 2025. That sort of thing. But it's nice. People are nice, and there are no a lot of Indians, but it's okay. I mean, you talk to them, and you have fun. So it's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So we'll just give you. So we have funny and insightful with us today. So he joined, and hope you remember funny and insightful used to come and talk with us in the chats and everything. I think now you'll recognize him. Let's see. Let's see. What are the chat? Having small talk as usual. जिसको प्रपोजल देना है वो नहीं दे रहा बाकी सब दे चुके हैं मिस्टर मॉडरेटर who is this? So yeah, he's funny and insightful. We are doing it together today. The life. How did you end up here? Birthplace. Somebody is writing in Malayalam now. You take over. Emotional
uh,
कर रहे हो.
who is this? Oh, hit girl. Oh, did you already read that comment?
Somebody is. Kabir has written something in Malayalam.
Oh, ഞാൻ മുംബൈയിൽ 18 വർഷം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. He was there in Mumbai for 18 years. I mean, that's good.
Now you're
Uh,
not in Mumbai, Kabir. What is this image? Is this the South Indian hero? The photo.
oh, that's Fahad Fasil, I think, from the movie
That's the Nazariya's husband, right?
Nazriya's husband. Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. I was thinking, yeah, okay.
Uh,
Chinese.
I think Shivansh has a crush on you.
It's okay, Shivansh, it's okay. Kaito. No kaito. I have to cook. Somebody's writing. VPS, are you Malayali VPS? Nah, I would Chenu.
No, actually, the way he writes, no, it feels like he knows a little bit of Malayalam, but he's not necessarily a Malayali. So,
Okay, okay.
it's like how I would speak in Hindi, like, मैं तुम्हारा उधर आता, that sort of thing.
Okay, got it, got it.
That sort of, the way you speak, it's like, sort of unique.
He's right. He's saying he's right.
Yeah.
Hello, Moon. Good morning. Good morning. That Gunda from Avisham.
Avesham. Oh, Avesham is a movie. Avesham is it's a new movie. I mean, not new. I think it's probably 1 year, 1.5 year.
कुछ तो बोलो क्या बोले शिवांश बोलिए आप क्या सुनना चाहिए ओके इतना थोड़ा बहुत तो मुझे भी आता है काइचो एंड ऑल माय एक्स वाज मल्लू ओके हाई फाई
Mallus have a bad reputation or not,
no they are good people
I mean, they are, but still.
I don't know after that I don't know I have this tendency of connecting with South Indian people I don't know why I just somehow connect with South Indian people. I don't know
Okay.
I have
Oh,
hmm?
no, I mean, I'm just trying to say that, it seems like a lot of North Indian friends that I have, they all have one Mallu X for some reason. I'm like, why? We have a bad repo.
Mallu people they are very versatile they date everybody
Yeah.
they don't actually have this thing I won't date this person I'll be in my ethnicity I'll be in my community
Yeah, I mean, they're quite adaptable, I guess.
yeah let's
Yeah.
see great to see you here Mr. Moon is recognizing
Yes,
you
it's great to be here. I mean, at times to be more verbal than literal, so it's nice.
मुझे भी कोई स्क्रीन पे मुझे भी कोई स्क्रीन पे आज तो हमारी बोलती बंद अरे अरे नहीं आप बोल सकते हो हेलो किम I am unable to translate to English now, not having any problem. Okay. Mallu's only one. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that. I think you've met somebody who is into that, but not everybody is like that. And go. Okay, okay. Canada boy, very sad. No, I think we got
Kerala
issues
boys.
for. Yeah. Seems like he got a lot of influence from his ex. He knows.
I mean, not just influence. It seems like he also got a lot of beatings from his ex. Kitna, oh, kitna pe. No, but
Yeah.
in all fairness, I mean, if one were to live to the stereotype, I think Keralites are a little obsessed about making wealth. I wouldn't, lie if that stereotype was false. But at the same time, not everyone is like that. So it's like people are there everywhere like that, right? Like
Yeah, like
people from Gujarat are,
materialistic people.
that's a stereotype.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
Similar to that,
And
yeah.
even for certain communities, they are like this community they are more obsessed with money. This communities they are more obsessed with studies. This community
Exactly.
culture tradition. Yeah. So
Exactly.
it's like
So
this only.
it's mostly it's like stereotype, and I mean, depending on the context, you can take it as a positive or negative stereotype. So
Yeah. So guys, he is funny and insightful. He is one of the subscriber for of my channel, but now we are like I guess friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
until I have a difference of opinion and Mr. Mod bans me.
No, he is very liberal in that sense.
We got Yashi with foreigners before GTA 6. Oh, foreigner? Me? Bro?
हिंदी बोल के दिखाओ.
Exactly. നീ അവിടെ എന്താ ജോലി ചെയ്യുന്നു ബ്രോ? Oh, okay. I work in finance. I am more or less like an operational auditor or slash, investigator.
Hmm. I got dumped before that. You went to Gulf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
हिंदी में आप तो थोड़ा बात करना पड़ेगा. मेरा हिंदी इतना खराब है. I can understand, but रेस्पॉन्ड करना बहुत मुश्किल है.
ओके ओके चलो अब हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे.
हाँ.
देखते हैं कैसा जाता है. You understand well, right? बोलना
Yeah,
है
yeah.
तो.
I understand quite well. That's how I interact with my in-laws, so that's fine.
Hey foreigners, say namaste. Namaste everyone.
Namaste.
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 You know, I think the American accent in Hindi well.
No,
You
no,
know,
no. I cannot do that American accent. It sounds so fake, I cannot do that.
it's like you are putting too much pressure.
Exactly. I cannot do that American accent at all. Um, but sometime, those American idioms come in, like when I speak. But I think that's okay because in my team there are no like Indians. It's just
Okay.
other people. So I
So you're
guess that's fine.
trying to learn American accent.
No, no. I mean,
I mean,
uh, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
what's the use? I mean, physically they know that you are not from India.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
that's
what's
true.
the point? Mm.
Yeah, that's true. But apart from that, it's also a little tricky. Um, like, there is a fine line between learning an accent and faking it. And I don't like to
Yeah.
fake it. I just want to like keep it as clean as possible. So I just try to speak in the same way that I'm speaking to you now, and they
But I think
understand.
you're yeah, but I think accent changes if you are like if you are with Hindi speaking people, if you are with Americans, so a slight change is I think we
Maybe.
try to
Yeah.
speak, imitate maybe their accent sometimes. It
Yeah.
happens like hmm.
Yeah, sometimes it happens when I'm speaking like English with folks back at home. Sometimes Hindi words or Tamil words creep in, but in fact, to answer to Maud's question too, like, have I been teaching Hindi to others? Yes. So a little bit of like whenever I talk to people over call, I'm like chalo, or theek hai, all those things come in. And
Yeah.
now a couple of my colleagues, US colleagues, have started using that with me. So little bit.
Yeah, it happens. It happens actually. so I don't have much experience with foreigners, but I have experience with like different, like South Indian people and North Indian people. So they're
Right.
also, we even I started using words like sheri, da, ra, and all of these. You know, it doesn't come intentionally, but it just comes because
Yeah.
they are speaking in that
True.
way.
True. Very true. That sort of rubs off on you, I guess. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Cheta, focus on question. Checha, che,
What was the question? Yanda Kalicho. Kalicho. You mean like did I have food?
Kaicho.
No, I've not had food. Like, it's dinner time, but I have not had food. I'll probably have after some time, I guess.
What is brother? Ch- what is
Cheta?
Cheta? Cheta.
Yeah, Cheta. Cheta is
And
basically like
also a funny and insightful ka. Ka also, right?
ka.
Ka, ka is like akka. Akka is for,
Oh no, that's
it's
Tamil.
Tamil, right? Tamil.
That's Tamil.
Tamil.
Yeah, Akka is like
Yeah, it's from Japan.
the-
Tam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will teach you Malayalam and Tamil. First, you learn. Now I don't need to learn Malayalam. I am good with Hindi.
yeah. Watching Indian celebrity trying to copy foreign accent is secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, some people do that quite well. I have seen a couple of Indian colleagues in the US. They've like have that accent quite well. Not because they were born and brought up here, but it's very weird. Because there are some words they can't escape from because that's the way their tongue is, and I can catch that quite fast. I don't know. Like I've never really understood why would someone change the accent.
I think over time you tend to catch the accent. I think it's not
Yeah,
just that you want it; it just comes in because you keep on interacting with those people. So I think
yeah,
over time it just comes organically. But yeah, initially I think when people fake it, you understand. You get
yeah.
it that they are faking
You
it.
you do you understand it quite well actually. Yeah.
Mohanlal and Mumuti or Mumuti.
I think that's a question to you, not for me.
I I don't I remember both the names, but I don't exactly remember who's
Oh, okay.
Mohanlal. Mammootty I know. But Mohanlal, I don't remember. Who is he?
Mohanlal, have you seen the movie D Company? Ram Gopal Verma.
The company.
I think that Aishwarya Rai's ex-boyfriend, who Salman Khan scared. I mean,
Yeah. Vivek Oberoi.
Vivek Oberoi started in that movie, I guess.
No, yeah.
Yeah. So,
He looks like
who looks
Mohanlal.
like Mohanlal? No, no,
I
no.
don't remember Mohanlal from his face. I can't recall it.
Which angle, bro? Which angle? No.
Yesterday we were talking in different direction. Now he said you look like Mohanlal.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. No.
You do.
Oh my god. I get
Nice.
so self-conscious when
Tell your wife. Let's see. People are praising
oh
you.
oh she's gonna be like, why are you not looking like Fahad Fazil? So no, I'm not even going there. Oh,
He looks like
can you say bottle of water? Yeah, I can say bottle of water. I can also say bottle of water.
bottle of water. Bottle of
Yeah,
water.
water.
I can't do that. कुछ तो हो सकता है कबाब पे हड्डी वड्डी क्या हो रहा है आई एम वेजिटेरियन
Oh, okay. So I don't understand what that comment is, obviously. But does it say like some sort of cooking is happening?
नो ही इज नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट कुकिंग ही इज लाइक कुछ तो हो सकता है भाई साहब मैं कबाब में हड्डी बन रहा मतलब आई डोंट नो इन व्हिच कॉन्टेक्स्ट ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट
Yeah, okay.
थर्ड ग्रिलिंग ही इज सेइंग समथिंग आई डोंट नो
Yeah.
कबाब में हड्डी इज लाइक यू आर going between something you know the it's a Idiom.
It's like third
Kebab.
wheel.
Kebab में हड्डी. I think yeah, third wheel only.
Third
है
wheel.
ना? नहीं?
Oh, okay. Now I get it. That guy has a crush on you, right? So I'm being the third wheel, probably. Hmm,
I
okay.
am seeing him for the first time in the live today.
Endamane Dinesha. Say
Whether
this.
he's already married. हाँ, just
Yeah,
yeah. He's
dude.
married. His wife is there. She'll
I am married and I am scared of my wife. What
yeah.
other proof you want?
Ari, you should have actually, you could have actually asked
Brought
her to
in her.
come. Yeah.
Yeah, and you should have brought like double date sort of thing.
Yes, yes. We are not in the same house. Otherwise, he would have been here.
Blink twice if you're in danger.
Then
Bro, I should go like,
keep on blinking all the time. Hi, leader. Bye, leader. Hello.
Man,
Exactly,
no,
Mohanlal. Now I have
I
to
did
see
not.
who's Mohanlal.
Yeah, I did not say it like Mohanlal.
He loves you.
No, dude, no.
You are in danger. Guys are loving you now.
I mean, I'm not into that.
अब मैं इतना भी खास नहीं.
Exactly. Exactly.
दोनों लोग भाई बहन हो. हाँ, भाई बहन जैसे ही है.
हाँ, जैसे ही है. If that clarifies.
Yeah, भाई बहन ही है. अरे 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 वो बड़े भैया हैं. Guys,
Yeah,
calm
yeah,
down.
yeah. I mean, my wedding happened with my wife, who is with me, who is
हाँ,
upstairs. Yeah,
नहीं वो तो बड़े बड़े भैया के जैसे उनकी वाइफ भी है. वो पड़ोस में बैठी है, तुम्हें मुक्का पड़ जाएगा अभी.
exactly. And you guys will not know. I am the only one who will get the beating. So,
क्या पता फोन से आगे.
like, that sort of thing. Now she has started, like creating face like, this Tamil villains to like, that thing. So, exactly.
कसम कसम खा. What are you saying? This is Malayalam. भाई बहन
Which one?
जैसे. Yes, yes, yes.
पता है देखकर कि मालूम पड़ता है.
Shivangi likes me. Fahad Faisal. What?
Shivangi likes me. I don't know what that means, but
I think
Fasil is
he's
the.
trying to say Shivangi likes Fahad Faisal.
Oh, okay.
I
But,
guess. I guess. I don't
but
know.
who is Shivangi though?
This is common problem in India, misunderstanding. I think they should actually, rather than putting labels, they could actually ask them who is he or who are you and who is it. They just say,
Yeah.
okay, you ho. I like your voice. Bhaiya, I like your voice. लीडर तू मेल नहीं चलाती क्या? मेल चलाती हूँ मैंने देखा था आपका मैसेज. हाय.
Oh,
Yeah, your
if you
question
want
for
like
you.
which car do you drive? I'm really into cars and stuff. I don't drive any fancy car. I just have a Hyundai SUV. It's a Tucson.
Okay, okay.
Okay, Kabir ji. Bye bye. He says
Bye.
pote, which means I'm
Hotel.
leaving. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye. Po.
Yeah. Po
Love.
is like ja.
Yeah. Acha.
Jaiye is Jaiye is more like okay, Sherry, or poitu varu, that sort of thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's fine. So yeah,
Yeah, you
I,
should talk in
I,
Malayalam. I don't know Malayalam.
I can probably teach you a little bit of Malayalam if that helps.
But no point. But it's like, yeah, I can.
Maybe no, maybe we will park it for a different day, I guess. But I have serious question for you though. Now that I'm
Oh
not
my God.
limited by, I'm not limited by, like 140 characters, like So, like how do you feel, connecting with people and meeting new people, and do you think that's something that you can take as a profession, like meeting new people, speaking to them, doing that sort of stuff?
Profession.
Yeah,
Profession.
yeah.
I actually never thought of this thing. I really like, connecting with people, talking with them, to know their experiences in life, to share my experiences over
Mhm.
like it's not like, but I never thought of it like as if I can, pursue it as a career or something. There are things like that. Are there options to pursue as career?
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't.
there are, I mean, just wanted to sort of check on you, and who knows, maybe if not in YouTube streams, when you're connecting with people, you'll probably meet folks. So
Yeah. But I really like, I don't know. For me, talking is like a way to detox my mind.
mhm.
I don't know how it is like for others, but I really enjoy talking.
Mm. Yeah, I mean
Sometimes,
that's awesome.
yeah, sometimes when I get overwhelmed, I feel like I'm just too much. So that I think that's why I only started doing diary entry. When you don't have people to talk with, you talk with your diary. So
Right,
yeah, it's always a blessing to have somebody to listen to you.
right.
Uh,
It is.
yeah, so yeah, I really, really like talking.
Yeah, I mean, I also like love the art of articulating ideas and conveying it to people. It's not easy, and it's definitely an art that will take you like to places, like be it any profession, any type of career, any type of relationship too, right? If you can
Mhm.
communicate well, then it goes
Yeah,
step.
communication is actually something which like people should emphasize on. People doesn't actually very put in so much effort in communication and the social skill. It's a very I think um, it's a skill which doesn't many people doesn't actually acquire, even though they acquire like good. I don't know, up to a certain level they can achieve things like career wise, academic wise, but
Yeah,
speaking or communication is not taught, even how to listen and all of these things. So actually,
true.
I read a book related to this. I forgot the
Hmm.
name. Something related to communication, and that in that it was written like we are taught to read, write, and all of these things, but communication, like listening, is one of the skill that many people doesn't know.
Yeah, and they never get taught to. So
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you are falling behind on the comments. Yeah,
Yes. What do I reply? Arey, I am pro in Malayalam. Okay, that's good, but I don't know Malayalam much, so I can't
I wouldn't
actually.
I wouldn't call yourself a pro VPS, but definitely there is some room for improvement.
He's calling himself pro. According to him, he knows Malayalam well.
Yeah.
What is F, Mr. Maud? She feels awesome. Okay. Hello, Hari Singh ji. Hello. I want to see him in Mallu movies. VPS. Something
see
in
see
Malayalam is
who.
written by Rakesh Sharma ji.
That is Suprabhatam. Good morning. सुप्रभात राकेश शर्मा जी, आप कैसे हो?
Good morning, good morning, शिवांश. कब मिलोगी? अभी तो मिल रहे. Same here, शिवांश. Okay, okay. Hello, cute. Cute. Govinda Pal. Okay. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. और कब मिलोगी? Yeah, I mean,
मैं तो हर दिन लाइव आती हूँ. इनसे पूछो ये कब मिलेंगे. Next time. मिस्टर
yeah,
मोहनलाल कब मिलेंगे?
And yo, no, oh my god. Now I'm getting performance pressure, performance pressure.
अब तो मोहनलाल बोल दिया. अब तो
Exactly, exactly.
मोहनलाल यार याद
So,
क्यों नहीं आ रहा कौन है मोहनलाल?
yeah, I mean, there are plenty of movies of Mohanlal's. I mean, Drishyam, the original of Drishyam was acted by him, if you remember. You know, no, you
I
don't.
have seen Hindi Drishyam, not
Yeah,
Malayalam.
I mean, yeah, that was okay, okay, but yeah, original was very.
और क्या
Uh, coffee plan
बोलोगी?
भी हो गया?
Coffee with tomorrow. She's having coffee with me tomorrow, Shivan. Okay, I didn't know that. I was having coffee with you.
Mr.
Beard भी
Mohan.
गायब हो गया मोहनलाल.
That's a funny story. So yeah, I mean, as I was saying yesterday to you guys, like I wanted to apply some moisturizer because I was having some skin flakes, and
Dandruff type kind of thing.
sorry.
Dandruff kind of thing.
No, it was not dandruff. It's just the cold here. I'm exposed to cold weather a lot, so I was trying to, take a little bit out and like trim it a little bit. But I think my settings were a little weird, so I had to take off my entire, mustache and beard, and which made me look like my mom apparently. And had I been a sari and with a bindi, then I would definitely have looked like my mom. So yeah.
Okay, okay. That's good. Mr. Mod was also saying something about beard yesterday. Are you
Yeah,
also going to be clean
he
shave?
wanted to he wanted to grow the beard, I think, right?
No, he had.
Oh, he has. Okay, I think then he was planning to take it off, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. He was actually saying if I'll also try
Hmm.
going to shave.
So yeah,
I don't know
um,
if he has beard or not. I don't know. I don't know all of these things.
yeah. So um, so like like my question to you is like since you don't mind talking to people and you don't mind interacting with them, and so like are you going to create something out of it, like maybe something like a story or maybe something like a, I don't know, something that you want to artistically create out of your skill of communicating?
Um, haven't thought of it yet. Right now, I am preparing here alone. I don't have many people over here, and even though if people are there, but same mentality people, they are not here, and it's really hard to communicate with people.
Uh, are
I'm
you
from a
telling
small
that somebody
small
is
city.
not on your level?
No, like people have different mindset. I would say sometimes
Uh-huh.
they don't understand. Like I have few friends over here, but they've never gone out, so they still have this kind of a bit of orthodox mentality. So
Hmm.
they're like, why are you wearing this? Why are you talking to guys? Why are you going to gym? So
your
like
friends your friends
no,
say, why are you
not
talking to guys?
friends. I can call them friends, but they are people who are living near my house.
Acquaintances basically.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
sometimes I get really annoyed with all of this. Like my parents, they are not questioning you with all of this. Where what are you wearing and all of this? You shouldn't cover about this thing.
Uh,
But they ask me, so
yeah,
I get okay. This is a bit annoying for me. So that's why I just stopped
yeah,
talking.
whenever people ask questions like that, then you should be like, okay, can we start looking at your will and see how much property you are giving it to me so that you have a right to ask me these questions. you know
Yeah, some I get really annoyed once. So there's this girl who lives near my house. So there was this small Bhagwan ji ka kuch kirtan and all,
Great, great. Hmm.
तो वो हो रहा था मेरे घर पे and she came and I was it was day of Navratri
Hmm.
and I was having rajma chawal.
Hmm.
So she came and she was like, "You are not fasting? You are eating rajma chawal here?" I was like, फिर मैंने उसको बोल दिया कि आज कुछ स्पेशल है या फिर तुम हमेशा ऐसे बात करती हो। मतलब और मेरी मम्मी पीछे खड़े होके काम डाउन को पता है कि फट जाऊंगी अभी मैं।
Chill, yeah.
I was like in this tone. She was like, why are you eating today? Today is Navratri. I was like, आज कुछ स्पेशल है या फिर तुम हमेशा ऐसे बोलती हो? I was like, मम्मी ऐसे मीठे से
Yeah, it happens.
yeah.
I've
So
had similar
yeah.
situations where, like, people come to me and ask me questions, like, especially, like, why are you not doing this evening thing, evening puja, or, morning puja, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And my typical answer is like, just look at them and smile. In my mind, I'm like, WTF, bro, WTF.
Yeah, it happens. It happens
it,
to me as
it,
well.
it happens, yeah. So yeah, it's very important to have that level of, like, network of people who understand you and who sort of are in your similar wavelength for you, even you, to reach your full potential, including
Yeah,
creating,
yeah.
right?
That happens. So yeah, that's why I don't have a lot of people here to communicate. And I am a person who loves to communicate, to love to have a chat and everything. So that's why I started this. I was like, okay, maybe I'll find similar kind of people with whom I can interact. So I never thought of it as something which it's a skill or something like that. No, I never thought of it something I can do something with it. It's just for me a way to
Uh-huh.
you
I
went
understand.
out to
Or more like, to catch hold of a straw when you're sinking, that sort of thing.
what?
Okay, so there is a phrase where, you catch hold of a straw when you're sinking, right? Like, like a rope that you can hold on to when you're sinking. So it's sort of a thing to for you to speak up, and to have a part of you to be true to yourself when you have to sort of wear yourself a veil in front of others who are around you at the moment. So that sort of thing.
Okay. So yeah, I've never thought of it as something, some like profession or something. I never thought of it something. I like it this way. I like to talk around. So I just like okay.
Yeah,
I want to have a community
I
in which
don't
I
even
can.
know why I asked that question. It just felt like, like naturally, like people would want to either listen to you, or maybe you would want to listen to them. And so, it's not a bad thing. I guess, we are just lagging a lot on the comments. Maybe
Yeah.
you can
So
just.
one more thing. So for me, it's like it's not just ki I want to share and everything, but it's like to have a community, and I have realized that other people also want this. Sometimes you need a person to communicate, to share your things with, but I think everyone needs it because loneliness is at its peak in this time.
Well, we are
So I
social
think
animals, so.
yeah, so maybe I'll also come out as a way for people to communicate. So
Mhm.
somebody from whom they can communicate, and they can also detox their mind. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what people are saying. 10 crore will be fine. Double it in 4 years. इस चीज के बारे में अंग्रेज फूड से वो राजमा चावल बस समझ आया मुझे.
I'm
ठीक है
sorry, I'm
हम
probably too tame. I think you should speak in Hindi.
ना it's okay. We'll be बीच बीच में हम हिंदी में भी बात करेंगे. Hey Yashi, show some art that you created previously. Yeah, I really like painting also. So I do paint and everything. So I have created. I'll show you guys someday. Yeah,
Yeah, I
recently
mean,
I've made a small sketch. So when I went to Suri this time, I made a small sketch. I think I posted it also.
mhm.
So yeah, this one I have created. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, I'm looking at my screen. Okay, here.
Can you see it?
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, I really like painting and everything. So I, some बीच में class के बीच में 5 minute के break में do all of these things.
Hmm.
हिंदी में ही कर रहे हैं, ऑटो डबिंग लगाया है. ये भी ठीक है. Are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Stand for Modi? Mr. Mod stand for Modi? मेरी कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. क्या लिखा है कुछ समझ नहीं
वो
आ
तो
रहा.
पता नहीं, बट क्या मोड को अच्छे दिन आएगा?
हाँ, अच्छे दिन आए हैं क्या?
वो तो देखना पड़ेगा.
Can you kill Lightbot? Can anyone kill Lightbot? Why? Why do you want to kill Lightbot? Acting like whitey pop-up ads. Oh, is it annoying? Is it annoying? I can kill him if you want, if you guys want. शिवांश तू भाई अभी ब्रो को कॉफी पे लेटर प्लीज. Behavior. Mr. Modwan will be Yash Mishra gonna make come back home. Wait, Nightbot. हाँ, where is Yash and everyone? Nightbot replace Yash Mishra basic stuff. हाँ. I can buy that for $1 million. What?
Rich? Some people are rich in the chat.
$1 million. ये बढ़िया था गुरु.
Thank you,
One
Rakesh
year.
Mishra. I don't know how to respond to that compliment. I'm very weirded out, but I'll take it.
What if they have seen you with the beard and everything with the.
Yeah. I mean, then
फिर तो गिर जाते
कहाँ
इधर
से ये
उधर.
छपरी आ रहा है? Like with my beard and everything.
No, yeah. That was also better actually. वो भी अच्छा था.
Yeah.
Don't kill Lightbot. He's the most relevant and regular viewer. Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing that I also want to sort of uh, ask you is, I mean, I did not really prepare a list of questions, but I just thought maybe as a plugin
These
for
are coming instantly, right? You don't have a questionnaire.
I don't have a questionnaire. I thought maybe I'll prepare a chat GPT list of questions, 10 questions that I should ask, which are tough questions
Yeah,
to
we
ask.
can actually do that. We can do that on Sundays or something. Someday I'll prepare a set of questions and ask you, and someday you prepare a set of questions and ask me.
Yeah, and you have to literally put me through hell, right? So
No, first I'll give you a warm session.
yeah. No, so um, the question that oh my god, what was I supposed to ask? No, I actually wanted to know, like, so are you really like very strong, or like very hard line towards your likes and dislikes? It seems like you don't have a lot of people around you who share similar interests or same wavelength, and some people are, but generally, like in a lot of places, like you don't get that kind of like a community that understands things in the same way that you do, or like, or share the same views. So would you call yourself like a hardliner in terms of views, like unless you have people around you who are of similar views and similar interests, it's difficult for you to survive, or you try to get away and try go and seek people who are of your similar interest, or you are like ठीक है कोई भी नहीं, I mean हमको फर्क नहीं पड़ता, हम वैसे भी हम मैनेज करेंगे, that sort of thing.
For me, it's like I can communicate well with anybody. So it's not like I want a certain kind of people, certain way of people कि ऐसे ही होना चाहिए तभी मैं बात करूँ, जो हिंदी में बता देते हैं. बट ऐसा नहीं है. मुझे ऐसा, मैं कम्युनिकेट सबके साथ अच्छे से कर लेती हूँ, बट वो ऐसे वो डीपर लेवल वाला कनेक्शन वाली बात वो सबके साथ नहीं हो पाती. उसके लिए हाँ, आई एम वेरी रिजिड, आई वुड से, कि सबके साथ नहीं. मतलब आई कैन कम्युनिकेट वेल, I can be a good listener, I can listen to people, and there's this thing that people do overshare with me things. Sometimes it happens. So I think I am a
Maybe
good
that's
listener.
because you seem like an approachable person. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. So yeah, that's there, I guess. That's why I think even if I go to my village or place where people are not actually having the same wavelength as I have, but I can still communicate well with them. I don't mind even अब अपनी तारीफ क्या ही करूं. But मेरा हो जाता है कि मैं I blend with people easily. But हाँ वो एक different level का जो communication होता है जिसमें कि आप अच्छे
So
से
you
share
have
कर पाते हो.
basically like, I mean, maybe you are familiar with this word like stratas, right? Like you have different tiers of
Yeah,
relationship that you maintain with people, like those who are
yeah,
like in your closest circle, who you can be yourself with, those who you interact freely, but with a grain of salt at times. You just have to
yeah,
make sure that things don't go like to the extreme, but within a wavelength you can play around. And then there are people who you have to make sure you speak before you think, and just keep that distance, and try not to get into like difficult spaces somehow.
yeah, yeah. You can say that. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, it's like this. It's like this. So yeah, I
Cool.
have like so I can say you can say that because I have like people who are very very close with me, and I can be like whatever I want to be with them. So I'm very free. There are set of people with whom I'm like this, and there are set of people whom I they think that I am very close. They and all of these things, but I have certain set of boundaries, and
Mhm.
so but yeah, different tires are there. Yeah, tears. ऐसे ऐसे करके टिक टिक टिक.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's strong. She goes to gym. Okay, good question again. Talking to both them my first grades. Good morning. Such great artists. Keep trying. Oh, thank you so much. Inner circle में मैं हूँ क्या? Therapist. She's professional doctor. No, I'm not doctor. Yeah. So I think communicate, but I don't know, yeah. With Mr. Mod, I don't know. Communication is not good, I would say.
Hmm.
With him, I don't know. There's some barriers. I don't know. Some invisible barriers are there. But तो ऐसे बहुत free conversation flowing, heart to heart talks. No, can't say.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it happens. Like all of us are brought up in different ways, so
yeah.
we all are sort of comprised of different assumptions and different type of thinking and different beliefs. So it's natural for us to have conflicts and not see interest people of similar interests.
Yeah, so maybe yeah, we have like a different. It's okay. I like talking to him, but I think over time things would improve.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Professional
what?
doctor.
What? Hmm?
No, I'm just reading the comments. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was like, what? How is it like for you? Like, do you have the same way, or you interact with everybody, or what it is like you with you?
Yeah, well, um yeah, I am sort of you know a guy who speaks very openly, and uh, most of the times I get into trouble because of that, because I'm like, like I don't really polish my words. I
Hmm.
take my time to talk, but at the same time when I'm talk, I'm just meaning what I say. I don't necessarily like pretend and say. So I have burned a lot of bridges, in my personal and professional life because of that. Like,
Because you don't have filters at
no, I
times.
do have filters. I don't talk in a crass or crude way, but at the same time I don't necessarily um, deviate from what I want to say. Like, I tell it as it is. I call a spade when it is
Like
a spade.
straightforward.
So yeah, but it is pretty straightforward. And um, you know, and yeah, I mean, over a period of time, I had this phase where I was trying to please everyone. So I would just agree with everything what everyone says. And that sort of became a hindrance to my growth, not just in career but also personally, because I was like doing, like I was prioritizing everyone else's stuff versus mine. So then I realized that it is a problem with my, like, communication, because I am not firm where I'm supposed to be, and I'm not really strong where I need to be. So when I start doing that and people started treating me in a different way, they're like, oh, you are rude now, you are, just because you have a job, you're being rude. I'm like, no, I'm not being rude, I'm just prioritizing. So slowly that turned into a way of speaking the way I want, like, and what I want to say. And I have like a wavelength, and if you're falling in that wavelength, you and I are going to get along pretty well. If not, I have no qualms whatsoever. I don't have any um, aversion for you to have your own set of beliefs. You can just walk away, but I'm just gonna be this, this guy.
Mhm.
That takes a lot of, I think, fortitude, mental fortitude, like, because if you're a person who will get suddenly hurt because someone else said something, then you end up getting hurt over and over again. But after a while you realize that you just need a small set of people with you, like you don't need a lot of
Yeah.
folks. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's this kind of phase in everybody's life when initially they thought that being a people pleaser is a good thing. Everybody will be good with you. They'll be your friends. You'll be in their group of set of people. You can hang out with them. People will be welcoming towards you. But it's not. Even over time, I have realized that being a people pleaser won't lead you anywhere. It's like
Very
if
true.
you believe in everything, you don't believe in anything.
Exactly. It's like that quote from the movie Incredibles. Like there was a superhero movie in 2004. I don't know if you have seen it.
Mhm.
The Incredibles, in that it says, when everyone is a superhero, then no one is.
Yeah,
So,
that's what. So, yeah, if you are with like same with everybody, you won't have a close circle or So over time, I've also realized is that having certain very like good connection with few people is more important than having great connection with everybody. Like
very true. Very
yeah,
true.
so now I just
Quality over quantity, right?
yeah quality over quantity, and I think you can't have a like bigger circle in which you are free and open and I think that's what I don't know if it's true, but this is what I believe. I actually tried hanging out and talking about college in my college what used to happen. So there used to be groups of people.
They form a
And
sort of social cluster, actually, like based on their,
yeah, according to I
yeah,
don't know
environment.
exactly that only, but I can't survive in those kind of groups. I've realized.
You feel the conversations are very hollow.
I feel that they have certain like they know from like ऐसा होता है ना कि इसके जोक पे तो हम हंस लेंगे ये
Huh.
कुछ भी बोल रहे हैं हमें फर्क नहीं पड़ता so they have their own biases in the group that I don't
Huh.
like. Treat everybody equally or don't be in the group. Like for me it's like this.
Like the
So
group gravitates towards some
towards certain people.
pillars. Yeah, some people. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so there's this alpha person in the group. I
Yeah.
feel when in every group and they're all of the other people they are like beta
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
So
No,
like
in pretty much all of the groups it happens, like that's why
yeah.
people also keep like close friends, like not a group necessarily. So anything that's
Mhm.
like three is a crowd, that's what they say. So anything more
Yeah,
than
so
three
that
plus,
I
you
don't
are.
like. That's why I think it's
Yeah.
really hard for me to survive in a group. I prefer having a one-on-one conversation or like maybe a close group conversation rather than a big one in which like everybody's. I don't know. I don't really like that environment. I just
Right,
I'm not
right,
that kind of
right.
person.
You wanna go back to comments? It seems like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. शिवाय बोला ना भाई को तेरे को ये she's privileged girl who has a BF don't spend too much time on YouTube. Yes, that's what. If a girl have a BF and all of these things, why would she spend too much time? I most of the time on YouTube. Sometimes studying, sometimes chit-chatting.
Yeah.
You have to figure out when to stop trying. Yeah, महसूस कर
Oh,
सकते
that was to Shivansh. Well, yeah. I mean, you took your shot, buddy, and it is what
हैं.
it is.
Fun chat on YouTube. This one, close friends. Yeah. What's the conversation all about? We're just talking about. Socializing, talking about socializing or something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't-
Who is this guy? Oh, I'm just a random stranger, like I happen to hop onto this live chat. I have no business being here, but I don't mind talking to people, so I just hopped on.
So he's funny and insightful. If you are like a regular person on this channel, then you know that he's funny and insightful. Arik, don't lie. 10 on 10. 10 on 10 or what? On what? अभी आए हैं अभी आया मैं ओके ओके जरा अभी आया मैं मतलब ओके ठीक है दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रम्प टैरिफ्स आज नॉर्मल चैट हो रही है कि वहाँ क्या सीन है इधर क्या सीन है लाइक दैट आज की बात नहीं हो रही आज की बात नहीं हो रही सब टाइटल ऑन करो standing in front of a well now Shivansh is standing in front of a well now शिवांश धक्का दूं क्या मैं नहीं उसे मैं कोई जॉब बताओ यहाँ तो सेंसर में बिजी है कुछ नहीं हो सकता है
Okay, so there is this thought process that first of all, let me tell you, okay, by no means I feel like I'm doing a job that's different than what I was doing in India. But let me tell you, like, the sentiment here is, especially towards immigrants, is quite little difficult at the moment. You wouldn't feel that when you are walking into a restaurant, or walking into a grocery shop. But when you are looking in the job market, the first criteria is that they'll ask is like citizenship status. And if you're not a citizen, and if you're a green card holder, then it's still fine. But if you are neither, then it's a tricky place, and there are very less organizations that hire. Now the reason is, the administration has made it very difficult for organizations to hire people
yeah
who are
yeah yeah that I know
non-citizens.
that I know
Yeah.
they are not
uh,
directly saying that hire
Indirectly,
citizens
it's more like indirectly, yes.
yeah
And
they are like
if if you hire, then you will have a lot of unwanted like compliance issues. Like they will, like jaisa India mein, like they will send enforcement and TDA, like income tax department, right? Like similarly here, ICE and justice department will go, and unnecessarily they will drag you into different lawsuits and civil issues. So people don't hire that much, and it's not the dream world that it used to be. So I don't know, whoever is watching in this stream, if they have an idea that US is better in terms of job, it's not. Trust me, it's not.
harsh reality but it's good that you're sharing your true
Yeah,
experiences
yeah,
sometimes people they share their all the rosy things they don't tend to
yeah, yeah.
share the
I see a lot
reality
of people in Instagram, they like go for a morning run, and they're like, hashtag healthy life, hashtag clean air, hashtag, all those things. I'm having the best, like, and they'll post a selfie in front of a park with their yoga pants on and stuff like that. But nobody, I mean, everything is so expensive, and I am making the same percentage of savings as I used to make in India. And honestly, it's not even that different in terms of absolute amount as well. It's crazy. The job market is crazy here.
yeah because I think the valuation of currency matters a lot because sometimes if you convert it to Indian then it might look like as if it's lot but
Yeah, it's not. It's not a lot, and it's kind of difficult now.
yeah I know I understand this and this and the other things also apart from just these things I
This
think
thing, I think. I mean, some people. I mean, I don't know about everyone, but it really affects your mental health. Me and my wife, we are alone here. I mean, the nearest person that we know of is like 6 hours away. And we don't really go out much. I mean, we do go out a lot, but we don't go really out like clubs or pubs or whatever. Like there are no enough places to socialize, and then you have associations here like Bengali associations, Tamil associations, all those stuffs are there, but it's all like American born kids. and they don't really relate, and they're only there for because of the insistence of their parents, like second generation US folks. So you don't really communicate with them too that much, so it's a little sort of tricky, I guess. So it
Yeah.
affects your, you have to cook by yourself, you have to do everything on your own, and you don't have a lot of people to talk to. Yeah, you can work, you can earn, but that's about it. Your family is back at home, so it's sort of weird.
Yeah, that's what I think. Having a social life is also very important.
Hmm.
Sometime we before marriage and everything, we ऐसे हम सोचते हैं ना कि दो लोग में काम चल जाता होगा, जरूरत नहीं है किसी और तीसरे इंसान की. But it's not like that. I think you need a social life. You need group of friends. You need somebody. Some people around you with whom you can hang out on weekends. To
Very true.
go out,
Very
chill.
true. That social circle is definitely needed for your spirits. So, um, yeah, I mean, I now focus a lot of my time on getting physically, healthier, and learning a little bit of cooking and interacting with people on YouTube, and I don't know, creating something on my own. I write a lot, so do all those stuff. So
Oh,
that's how I
you
spend my.
right?
I write a lot.
Oh, that's good. Like poetry or as a journaling? That's it.
Stories, fiction, that sort of thing.
Okay. Why don't you like post something related to this on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah.
At
Maybe like
present,
a short story you can share.
yeah, maybe. I'll see. It's weird. Like you let your intrusive thoughts win, right? So my writings are also quite, I would say, weird. Another
I
day.
know.
Talk
I
about that.
understand because I also write poetry and all. And whenever like I'm okay with reciting somebody else's poem, but when it comes to like showing some poem of mine to the public, it's like, what if they'll judge me? What if they'll think this? And because it just comes from your heart. Writing part, I think it's very very core you.
Right,
And showing it to everybody, it's like, oh my god, it's because some portion of your heart is just going out. So
right.
we also
Yeah, I
have
don't mind the
understanding.
judgment. I just think that it needs to shape a little bit better. So I write stuff and I edit it, I reread it after 2 3 months, and I edit it again. So it's a long process for me. But I've published a couple of times. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay. Like the
yeah,
short stories you published.
yes, in
Hmm,
internet
that's good.
magazines, journals, and stuff like that.
Okay, share with me. I would love to,
I will.
read. Now you have my mail.
Yeah.
I will go through the comments once.
Oh, I think this is addressed to me. Do you think Europe is a better option now? It's pretty much everywhere in the world. So the only way to make a lot of money and make a good living is to make sure that you're really good at what you do, and there are avenues to do that. Put some 5,000, 10,000 hours on any skill, and you're going to be really good at it. So that's what I would say. And if you're really good at what you do, then you you will be sought out. People will come and seek you versus you have to go and seek people, because that's pretty difficult. There are exceedingly well competent people all over the world, especially when you're looking at Europe and the Western world, right? You are not competing just with your people who there are like super talented people everywhere. So it's the best way to be really good and to excel and to get a really a nice place in terms of job and career is to be really good at what you do and grab the opportunities as much as possible.
Hmm. Nice, nice. I think one can definitely save more abroad. Okay, I think you cleared this one.
Yeah.
I would rather go for a country which respect merit than a country like India where merit is first.
Deepak, I'll be very honest with you. It's not a country's character to not respect those who are not of, sorry, those who are of merit. Um, what do you think? In the Western world, favoritism doesn't work? No, it works. Nepotism doesn't happen. Of course, it happens.
I think
Um,
it's everywhere. You
I
can't get
mean,
rid of it.
yeah, I mean, it might be even surprising to you to hear that, even in workplaces, like your accent and your color of your skin plays a lot of role in your progression. So it happens everywhere, dude. Um,
Yeah,
it,
I know. It happens actually. Even in India, it happens. Yeah, we are all same,
yeah,
almost same skin color, but it's still, a slightly fairer person has advantage.
I had a Mallu boss who would not hire. Now, I mean, now I can say, I mean, that's okay. But I'm definitely not revealing the organization, so that's fine. I had a Mallu boss who would not hire girls. He had nothing against girls. He was very much okay with women folk in workforce. He treated them respectfully, and he was very nice. It's just that he don't want women because he had to take extra precautions to make sure that they safely traveled. And whenever they are on marriage leave or maternity leave, then you have to give them one year leave, and it would mess up his project plans and stuff like that. He would simply not give any job opportunity to girls, even if they are the best candidate. Now,
Yeah.
th- was he a sexist? No. But was he biased? Of course, yes. That sort of thing. Even in your own profession, Yashi, right? Like architects and civil engineer. My wife is a civil engineer, so
A lot of biases in terms
yeah,
of like gender, because it's a on-site work most of the time. It's site work, and all of these things are also there part of this.
yeah,
Like you have to
true.
go visit the sites
Yeah,
and all.
I mean, no architectural firm or civil engineering firm like would hire women architects that many. I mean, unless you have a quota and whatever, because they are like,
Mhm.
oh, we have to send them to site, and they will raise 100 problems, and that this.
Mhm.
So let's not even have the headache. But you are sort of dissuading. Similar happens not just to women, okay, to men who are from a certain language. I mean, I have been, rejected from many interviews just because I cannot fluently speak in Hindi and I'm in the north side, like any jobs. So
Yeah,
it happens.
yeah, yeah. Even leave other countries. Even in India, we have lots of biases. If you go to Maharashtra side, they have biases towards their people,
Yeah,
like linguistic biases, of course.
yeah,
So these are there. Even in certain jobs, they write it if you don't have particular. Well, that's their requirement, of
that's true.
course. But still, they
Eh,
write that only Hindi speaking people are allowed. Only
So
this
Deepak,
speaking
bias
people.
is everywhere, not just in India, and it's everywhere, and you have to pick the right set of people and right set of opportunity rather than
Leave all of these things there in your house. If you are male or
yeah,
female, it's there everywhere. It to the core. It's either from the basic unit, a house. It's there. Like
very true.
the treatment is different for both. I think in families, if you are a girl and a boy, it's different. So it's everywhere. You can't get rid of it. If you're thinking in this country, I'll go and there won't be any biases towards this and that.
No, no, nothing like that. It's everywhere. अरे भाई जितने आप इंग्लिश बोल रहे हो उतने तो हमें आती नहीं है. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can also not speak Hindi as much as you can,
हाँ, so
type in
इनको
Hindi.
अच्छे से हिंदी नहीं आती है, इसलिए हम थोड़ा इंग्लिश में बात
Yeah,
ज्यादा
मेरा हिंदी
करते
इतना
हैं.
खराब है भाई, आप मेरे को गाली दोगे. So, my Hindi is bad.
We can create a Reddit channel, Yeshipur. Okay, उससे क्या होता है? हमें इंग्लिश दिखा दो. Okay. At least in Western countries, it's fair competition as compared to India.
It's not.
Grass is
It's not.
always greener on the other side, guys. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it's not. Let me burst that bubble right then and there. It's not fair. It's not, and nothing necessarily fair. Happens to you. Like it's weird as hell here too.
Hmm. Western world is for materialistic people. India is for spiritual seekers. Okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, to some extent, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, but very little percentage, I guess. Very small. Majority people are not actually um, into that so much, I guess. It comes out when Kumbh happens and all of these things happen. People, actually think about all of this. And then after that, everything just, vanish.
I think it's just spiritual. So
बात ही नहीं कर रहे हमसे मनोज जी हम कर रहे हैं थोड़ा हम आपने में बात कर लेते हैं आज I'm talking
Ye,
about a pure merit-based society. My friend get a government job while me with the same marks
oh yeah,
and
okay.
yeah, these all the
Oh,
same.
what does this mean? ये कौन सा फरटेदार इंग्लिश बोल रहे हो भाई? Which means
पराठेदार इंग्लिश मतलब फ्लुएंट इंग्लिश
uh,
बोल रहे हो.
me fluent. You should see how I am doing baba baba in front of my boss.
It happens. Like we can't, we can't be compared with the folks
Yeah,
whose mother tongue is English. But
exactly.
yeah,
When it's their native, yeah, it's their native language. They speak quite fluently.
हिंदी में कोई बात करो फिर for you it's Malayalam.
Yeah, or Tamil. I don't know.
So you, yeah, like Tamil also is
In my, so in my home, I used to speak Tamil with my parents, and outside my home, I used to speak in Malayalam. So it was like a mixed bag for me everywhere.
okay. Okay, they let people hide their identity with random username. Okay, Mumbai is fast-paced, hardworking people for obvious reason. Yes, she better to be out of the country. It will be always be better for. I don't think. I don't think
Yeah,
for a
VPS. I
political.
think so too. Yeah, it's a myth, buddy, and the world has changed, and they have realized that like they need to preserve their own sense and type of people for political or other purposes. So we are not welcome a lot
Yeah.
these days.
I think it's always good to, it's really hard to find very close people in the outside world. So if you have your family and close one near you, I think it's a blessing.
That is true.
So you're like your siblings and all of these. So you can't find the similar bond anywhere else in the world. आप क्या जॉब करते हो मैं गरीब हूँ इज दिस आंसर
Well, it seems like he is rich in heart, so that's definitely there. You know, um, but yeah, but we'll have to see.
he tries to
Whether
be humble you were trying to say
yeah, I mean, no, I was just trying to say that maybe it's a pot of gold that's in his heart, so we never know. You know, that's definitely interesting. So do you ever want to sort of you know move outside of your house apart from marriage? Are you thinking about like
like house like to live in some other city or something like that
very
in India
very yeah, which
what
you will, I'm assuming, like once you clear your payslip.
yeah
So
sure for sure I
yeah.
always stay for too long I had never stayed in my house for too long I was after 12th I am like living outside only
Mhm.
so now only I got the chance to stay here because I'm preparing online so otherwise I've never
Mm,
lived in this house but like
right.
yeah, so and I'm like soon I am planning to go out again to not live here.
Mhm.
Like I'm thinking of I'll finish off my basic syllabus and after that I can with the job I can prepare. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm thinking.
Mhm.
If not because yeah maybe and I'm thinking of working on some projects in my college. There are some architecture projects which comes
So back
often.
to
Huh? Soon.
so Turkey.
I'll Yeah, most probably Roorkee or Delhi. Let's see how
Mhm.
it goes.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the chat. I don't think so because many people who left India and moved to West countries never wanted to come back.
Yeah, I was not talking about whether people who are settled here without any worry about their job status or immigration not wanting to come back, because that
Mhm.
problem is always there. I was talking more from the sense of getting an opportunity from India when you are in India and looking for a job abroad, thinking that that job environment does not have any bias or it is very meritocratic. It is not.
Mhm. I think there are many reasons that they don't want to come back. But what do you think are the reasons that people don't want to come back once they're out? Comfort zone?
Uh, Civility. I mean, probably the chat will go crazy if I say this, but I've felt extremely like safe here. Not that I was feeling unsafe in India, but people are so civil. They respect laws, they respect rules. Nobody litters, nobody stops uh, over the cross line of traffic, nobody crosses the light. People are very respectful to each other. They treat each other with the dignity and respect that they deserve, even when they're drunk. Even when they're drunk, they're sensible. I'm not telling now. I'm sure a lot of people here, in the chat might come back and say that no, US has the most amount of gun violence and stuff like that. Of course that's there, but compared to the number of people that live here, most of them are very respectful. India, the people who I met with, most of them are respectful. But for some reason, they are able to bend the rules a little bit the way they want,
I think they
including my.
lack civic sense. That's, I think, the.
Yes, including myself. I'm no different. I'm a hypocrite if I say that I am different. I was perfect. No, I was like that too, and I'm still like that. Maybe I will try not to be, but I'm still like that. So I think the reason why people don't want to come back is that ability to respect that civility, safety, and security for people. Also, it gives a lot of opportunities for people, in terms of different type of industries, jobs. Because irrespective of whether we have companies or not, like most of the headquarters and most of the organizations are in the US and in the Western world, so they want to work there and make some money and get the best healthcare possible and stuff like that.
Yeah, healthcare, education, and all of these things are,
Yes.
and
Yes.
like they I think this aspects also comes into play when they have kids and also for giving
Yes.
them a better future, get
Yes.
good
It is expensive.
education.
All of these are expensive, but at the same time, all of these are really good too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Um, don't funny. I will not show my funny. Okay. I hank you, uncle. I don't know what that means. It girl. I'm sorry. Mr. Mode, only meek and humble will ever into kingdom of heaven. I think so. I think he is meek and humble with a rich heart. So um, whether he will enter heaven or whether he'll be banned from heaven, we'll have to wait and see. What, Papa? Papa? No, Papa.
people are crazy. I
Rakesh
was so
Sharma seems
good.
like an Osho follower. Yes. US is going through a strong anti-immigration sentiment right now. Things are different in other countries. Like, no, Australia is sending back a lot of students, Indian students, especially. Ireland, they are having mass protests against immigrants, especially from Africa, Middle East, and India. France, you know how France is. France is like in
Very much
desperate,
biased.
very much biased and desperate needs of like.
Yeah, France is this. uh, They don't even like English speaking people. If you know French, then they are okay. Otherwise, whoever they don't even. No, मैं बड़ा चीज नहीं बोलूँगी, but they are. I
Right,
think.
right.
Is it
Deepak,
similar in US that if a kid is born in US, he or she will get citizenship instantly? Is it same? Is it like this in US?
citizenship? No. So that citizenship law, like it's called, birthright citizenship. I think it's 14th Amendment. That has stopped, suspended. It has been suspended by President's executive order. But it
When
used to be
when
that way. So I think in April it got suspended, I believe.
this year?
So this year, yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay, okay. I didn't know that.
yeah.
Hmm.
So you can't get citizenship anymore, even if you have
Oh,
a kid
man,
in
a
the
lot
US.
of people used to do this only before.
Yes, a lot of people used to do that. Yeah, to get the citizenship for their child, and once
We
you
used
have
to go
citizenship,
and make
deliver
kids.
there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Have a kid, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Deepak Singh,
Okay.
I love Osho. I have a government job in spite of reservation in India. Yes, and you're smart too, Rakesh. G, and I remember somewhere you telling that you used to work in ISRO, so or you are working in ISRO, so that's a great thing.
Um,
Rakesh, you're a lucky one. I'm jealous. I would rather get bullied by whites than browns. No, buddy, you don't want to go there. It's a slippery
both are
slope.
bad, I think.
Yeah. वहाँ
Equally bad.
फुटपाथ पर कार नहीं चलती. No, Salman Khan cannot make a living here. Oh. No, you have.
Even, in India, if you go to
Mhm.
Mizoram, वहां पर भी फुटपाथ पे कार नहीं चलती, लोग चलते हैं
Exactly.
वहाँ.
Exactly. In
I
fact,
was amazed to see how civilized people were there in
yeah,
Mizoram.
yeah,
It felt
it's
like as if
amazing.
I'm in a completely different country because
Mhm,
physically also they are different. But I was
mhm.
amazed that it's part of India and people are so civilized. Traffic and everything, civic sense, they are so humble. They are very, welcoming and all of these things. It's so good living there. But yeah, it's a bit
Mhm.
expensive because, hilly terrain and all of these things. But yeah, it was a good experience for me. And it felt like as
That's
if I'm
that's
in some
that's
other
very good.
country.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, to talk about footpaths, like in Bangalore also, I think cars will not go in footpath because the footpath slabs are no longer there. It's just sewer, so like people will fall. That's the bad.
Yeah, it happened.
Uh, okay, some comment on reservation. I think I'll probably stay away from that. First and
Yeah.
foremost, they have ample amount of civic sense.
Yeah, a lot of things are going on related to caste census. So you were saying that there you see people having more civic sense? Yeah. So they removed the law. Yes, recently they removed the law. Excellent time in Sydney around 2012. Things are fine. A job abroad is always better than a job in India. Yeah. Second person. Who
Yes,
is second? He's funny and insightful. Mohammed. Funny and insightful.
VPS, yeah, I think everyone is entitled to their opinion, and definitely I respect yours. A job is always better than a job in India. I agree. It's also about. I mean, if you're just worrying about the job and the pay, monthly pay, then it's fine. But if you're also considering the job security, then it's not any different from how it is in India. But we started this
Oh.
conversation about being meritocratic, and abroad jobs are no meritocratic than Indian jobs are. At least that's my
Mm.
experience, but you can have your experience too. So
I think he had around 2021. He's saying something. I think he lived in Australia for some time. That's why I
for
think
some
he
time,
has.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I mean, sure. I mean, it depends. So all these experiences are anecdotal, right? Like I would probably say the way I experience things, and somebody else who is coming from India here in the US might have a different
Yeah.
opinion. Similarly, you might have been with a great team that considers merit as the like scale or yardstick for career growth, and that's amazing. And I'm happy that you got an opportunity like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. IT as expected. Okay. Yeah. So it's almost, I think, 1.5 hour
Yeah,
since we are chatting. So yeah, hope you. It was
I
nice
want to
having
thank you.
you.
This is like a good opportunity for me also to sort of cast away my fear. Not the CASTE cast, it is CAST cast. Just clarifying
Yeah.
for the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have this conversation, and it's great. I mean, you've got a great thing going on here.
Thank you so much. I also this is like to have your own small community where you can be who you are and talk about things and have opinions and views. It's good. It's good. I really I'm so proud of me that I did this because this is one thing. No, ऐसा अपनी तारीफ क्या ही करूं but I really like it. मतलब ऐसा कभी सोचा नहीं था कि मैंने ऐसा कुछ मैं करूंगी.
अरे
It's
सम
out
टाइम यू कैन डू
completely.
योर तारीफ, आई मीन इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, थोड़ा थोड़ा कर लीजिए, इसमें क्या है, लाइक हम
हाँ.
अपने के बारे में नहीं बताए तो लाइक कौन बताएगा, राइट? सो
हाँ,
दैट्स
तो
फाइन.
मतलब इस चीज़ का मुझे है कि यार तुमने एक मतलब किसी से मैंने इस चीज़ के बारे में बात नहीं की, बस मैंने अपनी इंट्यूशन से शुरू किया ये चीज़ एंड इट टर्न्ड आउट टू बी रियली गुड एंड आई एम एन्जॉयिंग इट.
गुड,
सो
दैट्स गुड.
या सो ये है बात. So your process what's so special? No, not
I thought
not
I
even
was showing my full face, right?
your is he,
Yeah,
I think he yeah. So okay, it was nice. It was nice having you here.
yeah,
It was really nice actually to otherwise I used to be talking here alone and having you also here it's such a delight.
yeah.
Thank you. Next time
It's
bring
a big
this is funny and
experience.
insightful also. I'll also bring somebody.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'll
Yeah,
try. I'll try.
yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah. Thank you. Thank you
Cool.
so much.
I think we will probably meet soon in chats. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be.
Yeah. And in weekends, if the time permits, if you are also free, we can have you again.
Ha, bilkul, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for having both of us here. Hope you have enjoyed. So, yeah. Hope you have very, very good day today. Be happy for no reason. Make others around you happy. Spread love and happiness because this is all what you need in today's world. And yeah.
Everything she said.
Sayonara.
Yeah.
Same news. Ditto.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.